In the secretive world of North Korea, there is no one more secure, more feared, or more mysterious than Kim Jong-un. As the supreme leader of the nuclear nation, his life is surrounded by layers of security, fear, and control. But what exactly does it take to protect someone like Kim? What kind of security forces protect him? How are they selected? And what is the cost of protecting one of the most powerful and unpredictable people in the world? In this documentary, we will talk about Kim Jong-un's personal life, his amazing security team, how they were trained and paid, and even the armored vehicles that took him to the borders. This is not just the story of bodyguards. This is a glimpse into the life of a man who rules by fear and is always afraid. But the question is, who really is Kim Jong-un? To some, he is a ruthless dictator. For others, a mysterious indifference. But beyond the headlines and hype, the man born into one of the most powerful and feared dynasties in modern history is North Korea's Kim family. Kim Jong-un was born on January 8th, possibly in 1984, though the exact year is still a matter of debate. Even his birth date is shrouded in mystery, a perfect symbol of how secretive his life has been. He is the third and youngest son of former Supreme Leader of North Korea Kim Jong-il and grandson of founder Kim Il-sung. He was initially not expected to rule, but when his half-brother Kim Jong fell out of favor and the other brother was considered weak, Kim Jong-un was chosen. His early life was not at all simple. He reportedly studied in Switzerland under a fake name, was surrounded by bodyguards, had a grandchild, and still lived alone. Classmates described him as shy, obsessed with basketball, especially Michael Jordan, and was always obsessed with the mysterious security staff. When Kim Jong-il suffered a stroke in 2008, preparations began for a handover of power. Despite having no real experience, Kim Jong-un was quickly promoted through the military and political ranks. When his father died in December 2011, Kim was ready, at least on paper. At just 27, he became North Korea's supreme leader, taking charge of a nuclear-armed, heavily isolated state. Many outside observers believed he would not be the last. A young, inexperienced leader in a country ruled by fear? They thought he would be overthrown or manipulated. But Kim defied expectations. In just a few years, he had consolidated power, eliminated rivals, including family members such as his powerful uncle Jang Song-tak, and tightened his grip on the country through military demonstrations, campaigns, and public funding. Despite his tight control over his people, Kim has also cultivated a unique image. He has been seen riding a white horse to events with world leaders such as the South Korean president and former U.S. President Donald Trump, giving urgent guidance at factories. These rare performances are highly choreographed and designed to showcase power, control, and charisma while maintaining an atmosphere of mystery. But make no mistake, behind this pretentious smile lies a very reserved man. His true personality, feelings, and thoughts are unknown to the people very close to him. In North Korea, knowing too much about the leader is as dangerous as knowing too little. He is the face of a regime that thrives on secrecy and fear, and the architect of one of the world's most extreme security systems. If power is isolated, Kim Jong-un lives in a lonely palace on Earth. Despite being one of the world's most talked about leaders, his private life remains one of the biggest mysteries of modern times. While his image is broadcast on North Korean billboards and TV screens, his true private world is locked behind layers of silence, secrets, and steel. Let's start with his family. Kim Jong-un is married to Ri Sol-ju, a former cheerleader and singer he reportedly met during government events. But her identity was also concealed from the public for years. In 2012, North Korean media finally confirmed she was his wife, and she has since occasionally appeared with him at formal events. However, unlike first ladies in the West, Ri Sol-ju is rarely seen, her background remains unclear, and she is completely missing from daily state media. Their appearance is carefully fine-tuned a semblance of grace and elegance among governesses rather than an iron one. As for children, the world knows almost nothing. According to the South Korean intelligence agency, and even Dennis Rodman, yes, the former NBA star who is friends with Kim, the couple has 3 children. One of them, a daughter named Kim Ju-ae, made headlines in 2022 and 2023 when she made public appearances at missile launches. His presence has prompted speculation. Could he be Kim's chosen successor? Still, like his father, his life is shrouded in secrecy. But where does Kim live? Not in a presidential palace like most leaders. He reportedly has a network of 10 to 20 secret palaces and residences spread across North Korea. They are heavily guarded, located in remote areas, and often hidden from satellite images. One of the most famous is in Wonsan, a coastal complex with a waterfall, boat harbor, and even a water slide. The other palace residence is only visible via satellite, train stations, airstrips, and private gardens. Every residence has underground bunkers and secret escape routes. Kim never stays in one place for too long, and his movements between homes are kept secret until the last minute, even from within his government. His lifestyle is astonishingly luxurious, especially in a country where millions struggle to survive. Imported alcohol, delicious food, exotic cigars, and expensive cars, all sourced through secret international channels despite heavy sanctions. And yet, images of Kim indulging are never seen in his country. The public image? A tireless leader working for the people. The reality? A man who has survived many of the conflicts he claims to share. Kim's private life is a fortress. Not only steel, but also psychological control. Those who know his secrets are rarely able to speak to him. Even his own relatives are not safe. His half-brother Kim Jong was murdered at a Malaysian airport in 2017, which was done on Kim's orders. Why? Because in a world of total power, even families become a threat. When you're the supreme leader of the most secretive country on earth, trust is a luxury and survival is an obsession. That's why Kim Jong-un is protected by one of the most fierce, layered, and loyal security forces. It's not just personal protection. It is a living, breathing wall built around a man who believes the world is constantly trying to kill him. At the heart of his protection is the Presidential Security Department, also known as Unit 963. This elite group doesn't just protect Kim, they control his world. Every person he meets, every place he goes, and everything he breathes is under their watchful eyes. This department works directly under Kim's command. No interference, no questions. But the real power is in how these layers work together. His security detail is built like an onion, each layer more secretive and loyal than the last. The first layer is Kim's personal bodyguard unit, known as Main Office 6. These guards, mostly from elite military families, must be short in stature, no taller than Kim, so as not to mess with the leader. They undergo years of intensive training in martial arts, marksmanship, surveillance, and anti-sniper techniques. The second layer consists of guards who protect the surrounding areas. These people monitor the crowd, keep an eye on potential threats, and constantly communicate with the inner circles. You may have seen the famous footage of the guards running in synchronized motion next to Kim's limousine. This is the group. The third layer includes national-level surveillance forces, military backup, snipers on rooftops, and disguised agents placed in every direction. Before Kim arrives anywhere, this team conducts a thorough cleaning, sometimes every few weeks, to eliminate any risks. Even the cars Kim uses, such as his armored Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman, are designed to resist explosions, gunfire, and chemical attacks. Every appearance, every move is rehearsed and reviewed. The entire operation is run with military precision. These are not just guards. These are believers. Not just to protect a man, but to protect a myth. In Kim Jong-un's world, trust is earned with blood, and these people are ready to do their own publicity. If you think that the supreme leader of the world's most secretive country uses his personal chartered or Air Force plane for traveling, then you are completely wrong. Forget the Air Force. Forget private jets. When Kim Jong travels, he travels in something a little more secretive and a lot more secure. His mode of transportation is a heavily armored luxury train, a mobile fortress that blends Cold War parallels with 21st century surveillance. Why the train? It all starts with inheritance. His grandfather Kim Il-sung and his father Kim Jong-il preferred the train over the plane. Kim Jong-un has the same habit, not necessarily out of fear, but as a continuation of the family tradition, and most importantly, as a strategic decision. Kim's personal train is part of a 3-train convoy system. The first train is a scouting unit filled with security and communication staff. The second train is Kim's personal armored train, which is equipped with bulletproof interiors, satellite communication systems, and luxury accommodation. The third train has support staff, bodyguards, and emergency equipment. Every time the train runs, the tracks are sealed for several miles. Security agents are posted along the route, and locals are ordered to stay indoors. Power is often cut off to nearby villages. The train moves slowly, 30 to 45 kilometers per hour, due to its heavy armor and the intense coordination it requires. Inside, Kim enjoys luxury, imported wine, gourmet meals, gold-plated tableware, and a staff of chefs in attendance. He can hold meetings, issue orders, and monitor operations from the safety of his rolling command center. The train is seen in satellite images and photographs during foreign trips. The most famous appearances were in China and Vietnam. Its appearance is both a strategic tool and a symbol, a reminder that Kim Jong is always on the move, always watching, and always protected. In a world of drones and satellites, his train is a ghost, slow, silent, and impossible to catch. In the shadow of steel and silence, Kim Jong has never been more aloof and fearlessly than he once was. Wrapped in layers of loyalty, madness, and power, he drives in a way few people can truly understand. His every move is calculated, his every breath monitored, and his presence scripted for control. But behind the armored cars, the elite bodyguards, and the mysterious palaces, a man lurks in fear, both of the fear that inspires him and the fear he feels. Because when your rules are built on secrecy, every truth becomes a threat. This is not just the story of one leader. It is the story of a system designed to shield one man from the world and shield the world from one man. The question is, can a fort of fear really stand up? Let us know in the comment below. If you liked the video, then hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos. Goodbye.